Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Learning Math with Shelly. Today's topic is factors of a number, and this topic is useful for year 4, year 5 and so on. Basically in year 4 this topic is introduced. Now as we can see here, a factor rainbow is drawn and this is for 24. But now we don't understand what is it. So let's dive into the video and understand the meaning of factors and factor rainbow. In this particular video, I'm gonna focus on what do you mean by the factors of a number and one practical example. And then in the second video, I will be discussing about how to find the factors of a number, but indirectly in the second part, which is practical example, I will be showing you how to find the factors of a number. Now there are some pre-required knowledge which is needed for this particular topic to understand. First is the times tables and second is the commutative property of multiplication operation. So now first of all, what is the meaning of factors of a number? So if you remember, when we write a multiplication sentence, let's say I have written here 2 multiplied by 4 and we know that this is equal to 8. Here the numbers which we multiply, they are called the factors and the result is known as the product. So I can say here that 2 and 4, they are the factors of number 8. So in multiplication sentence, whenever we write a multiplication sentence, we always get the two numbers which we multiply. They are called the factors and they are the factors of the number which we get as a result, and the result in multiplication sentence we call it product. Now we see what is the practical example of the factors. Where do we use this factors concept in our daily life? I am going to give you one practical example and I expect you to give me one example like that. For example, I have 6 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. I have these 6 cookies and I have few plates. Okay, I have few plates. I am just taking randomly how many plates I want. These are the cookies. So I just write like cookie 1, cookie 2, cookie 3, cookie 4, cookie 5 and cookie 6. Now I have to arrange these cookies in the plates. Initially I take only one plate. If I have to take only one plate and I have to arrange all these 6 cookies, so what I need to do? I need to keep C1, C2, C3, C4, C5 and C6, all the 6 cookies in one plate. And how can I write it as a multiplication sentence? There were total 6 cookies. And how did we get those 6 cookies? I take one plate and in one plate there were 6 cookies. So 1 times 6 and that gives me the number of cookies as 6. Now I take another possibility. Now I am taking 2 plates. This is plate 1 and this is plate 2. What I do, I take one cookie here and I put another cookie in the second plate. Then I take one cookie here and then I take another cookie here. Then I take the next cookie in the first plate and next cookie in the second plate. I will continue it until I finish all my cookies. And the most important thing which you need to focus here is that the number of cookies in both the plates should be equal. This is the main condition. Because when we write this kind of sentences 2 times 4 by 8, this is a multiplication sentence. And if you remember the repeated addition concept, equal groups concept, you will understand why it is so. So here these are like 2 equal groups. The 2 plates are behaving like 2 groups. And each group there should be equal number of cookies. So what I got from here, again I have in total 6 cookies, and how I am getting those 6 cookies? 3 in the first one and 3 in the second one. So I have 2 groups of 3 and this is a way to write the multiplication sentence. So first I got 6 as 1 times 6 where I was taking only one plate, and in that one plate there were 6 cookies. It means there was one group, one plate with 6 cookies. Then I take another case where I have again 6 cookies, but now I have 2 plates, 2 equal groups carrying equal number of cookies, which is 3. So 2 times 3 is also 6. Now if I take 3 plates, if I am taking here 3 plates now, so what example it can be like? Now I am taking 3 plates. So this is plate 1, plate 2 and plate 3. So I am putting first cookie here, second cookie here and third cookie here. Then next cookie, we have 5 cookies. So I will continue this process until I keep all the cookies. I use all the cookies in the plates. And what point I have to make sure? The number of cookies should be equal. So again we have total number of cookies as 6. There are 3 groups or 3 plates with 2 cookies in each. So I got 6 is equal to 3 times 2. Next case I am taking 4 plates. So 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate and 4 plate. And I try to put the cookies, cookie 1, cookie 2, cookie 3, cookie 4, cookie 5, cookie 6. But I don't have more cookies. I am talking about the 6 cookies. So here we cannot get the equal groups. So I cannot consider this multiplication sentence. Then I go for 5 plates. Now when I go for 5 plates, so 1 plate, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And I put the cookies, cookie 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But again unequal groups, because each of the plate here, 4 plates are having 1 cookie and one of the plate is having 2 cookies. So I cannot consider it as a multiplication sentence. So this is overruled. Then the last case I can take is like, let's say 6 plates. So 1 plate, 2 plates, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And I put the cookies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when I am taking these 6 cookies and I am putting 1 in each plate, so each of the 6 plates having 1 cookie. So this is equal group. So I can say 6 is equal to how many plates? 6 plates, and in each plate we have 1 cookie. Now let's try more plates. Let's say I am taking 7 plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But we have only 6 cookies, and if I keep them one by one in each of the plate, this is empty. The last plate is empty. So what I see, if the total number of cookies are 6, I cannot arrange them as like one whole cookie in each of the plate more than 6 plates. So that means I cannot write more multiplication sentence when my number is 6 and if I take more than 6 plates. So now what I got, there are various ways of writing this 6 now. 6 cookies, I can write it like 1 times 6. I can write it 2 times 6. I can write it 2 times 3. 1 times 6, 2 times 3. Or I can write it 3 times 2 and I can write it 6 times 1. Now basically, as I told you one important point, multiplication is commutative. What does it mean? That if I am writing 6 as 2 by 3 or if I am writing 6 as 3 by 2, they are considered as one thing only, as a one sentence, as a same sentence. So I can write 6 equal to 2 times 3. So 6 can be written as 2 by 3 and 3 by 2. This is one and the same thing. So I will be writing it like 6 equals 2 times 3. Here 6 is the product and 2 and 3, these are the factors of 6. Then also we have 6 equals 1 times 6 and 6 equals 6 times 1. Because multiplication is commutative, so if you write 1 times 6, it will give you the answer as 6. Or you write 6 times 1, that is also going to give you the answer as 6. So I can write it 6 equals 1 multiplied by 6. So here 1 and 6, they are also the factors of 6. So this was a real world example. We are arranging the 6 cookies into different number of plates, and we found a very important result, that we cannot find the factors of 6 more than that 6 number, because when I was trying to take 7 plates, it wasn't working for me. Okay, now how we will be writing those factors here? This is the diagram here. These are the cookies given, and we can write here 6 equals how many plates, and how we can write down these sentences. Now if we apply that rainbow concept here, so I can write 6 is equal to 1 multiplied by 6, so that is the one factor pair of 6. Another is 2 and 3. So these are the 4 factors of 6, and whenever we form the factors, this is a rainbow. 1 times 6, that is 6. 2 times 3, that is 6. Whenever you have to write the factors of a number, you will always start from 1 times the same number whose factors you are counting. Then you have to start from second, like 2. So 2 times anything is 6, yes. Then 2 times and another number is 3, so 3 you will be writing on the right side, and one number you will be writing on the left side. So you can consider it like this way. This is the left side and this is the right side. So you start from 1 times 6, then 2 times 3. By doing so, what will happen, that you will never miss any factor of the given number. So now in between 2 and 3, there is no whole number, so there will be no more factors of 6. Always remember, when we find out the factors, factors are always the whole numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the whole numbers, including 0. 0 is not like the factor, but 0 is also a whole number. Now let's say I have to find the factors of, for example, it is 12. So I know the first factor of 12, I can write always 1 times 12. So one side is 1, another side is 12. So this is the one factor pair, 1 times 12, which is going to give me 12. Then after 1 we get a number 2. I have to check whether 2 times anything is 12. Yes, because 12 is even number, and if you want to find the factors, you should be good with the times tables. You should be good with the multiplication. So I know that 2 times 6 is also 12. So 2 I have written on one side and 6 on the other side. Now as you are writing more and more factors, you will see the numbers are coming closer to each other. After 2, now I have the next number as 3. Now 3 times anything is 12. Yes, it is 3 times 4. So 3, and on the other side I will be writing 4. So 3 times 4 is also 12. Now in between 3 and 4, is there any other whole number? No. So that means I have found out all my factors for the number 12, all the whole numbers which are the factors of 12, and they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Now in the next video, I will be discussing few more examples plus some facts about the factors. So keep watching the videos. Thank you.